Terrible. How's everyone doing today? Let's see. Dan, thank you for the one the £1 earlier. Steel, happy. Rewinds, Tim, Apophis, Robert, Mark the Chief, Sora, Greg, how's it going? Ken, Mike, Warp Core, terrible. No webcam today because I just don't feel like it. It's a bit warm in this room and I don't want to have all the lighting on and all that crap. Mac, Stuka, Cooper. Watching him struggle makes my day. Struggling doing beam overload against the UI. Oh no. Johnny, how's it going? Yeah. He's naked to beat the heat. He can't show it on camera. I mean, that's not entirely wrong. I mean, it's a bit warm. I'm not, like, to that level. Rewinds, how's it going? Okay. So I'm going to go over to what I hope is the right one here. There we go. Is there no sound? Hold on. Yeah, I know Warp Core. Okay, that is a little bit loud. I'm going to turn the volume down just a smidge. Okay. I believe this is my final day for the summer event. Yep. Is it coming through fine for everyone? Sora, thank you for the T3 sub. Greatly appreciate it. Hellboard didn't improve your DPS numbers at all? That's interesting.
Get out! Get out!
Get out there and fly? I know. Game is still a bit loud. Okay, I can turn that down another... It's at negative 12 decibels, so let me know if that's still too loud. No, I have not, Epoch.
Be sure to take some time to explore the side trails after you're done flying.
So was I getting new computer parts recently, like normal parts, not peripherals? Yes, I did swap my processor out. I got a really good deal on a 9950X 3D for just over $500, and that was low enough that I was like, I can sell my 7950X and recoup most of that cost.
You
so
circled the peak. That should give you a
I
great
did take
view
advantage of
most
that
this
deal when I
island.
found it, and I did also swap my motherboard because I had one of those ASRock motherboards, and when I took the 7950X out, I found that there was some of the pads on the bottom of the processor that were a different color. And knowing the issues that the ASRock stuff has had, I was like, I'm not going to risk it with the 9950X 3D. And I mean, getting a motherboard with a built-in 10 gig Ethernet NIC would allow me to drop that network card that I had picked up. So I did that because that freed up a PCIe slot, and it just was just overall better for my workflow. Terrible Warp Core. Ugly. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. They've got the VOD, so I don't
I
know.
hope get out there and
There we go. I got the hollow ship, and I don't think I can do flying high again
get out there
for
and fly.
another 12 minutes, but there we go. There's that. Let me see, is there anything else I'm missing? Yeah, for Hellbore, like Chiop said, you do need a dummy proc for it, so you need to have like a rapid fire or a beam overload on. Hold on a second. I'm just trying to get a window to go where I want it to here. I don't have my Stream Elements dashboard up. Okay. I've done like 5 or 6 days of this event across 2 accounts. I've been doing it on 3 accounts. The main, the free-to-play on PC, and then the console account. Is Hellbore worth it on console? We really don't know, Navy Man, because our impression is right now is that they probably screwed up the formula. Like I said in the news video yesterday, like the way Hellbore is right now, we believe that they've messed it up somehow. Okay, I need to start getting some reputation marks, though. I know I still need to make a Jemadar to make that rep grind a little bit easier. Did I pop? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm going to open the Intel ship real quick. Duck, how's it going? But yeah, Hellbore, there's no way Hellbore remains in its current state. It is just so busted. But yeah, let's... Where's the thing here? Turn to ship. Dustin, not much. Yeah, I hope the Breen ship is good as well. Yeah, that's my plan, Stanky Boy. Absolutely, I'm going to be taking advantage of the Delta recruitment event. That is a good point. But still, this is a temporal recruit, so working on its reputations is still beneficial. Okay, I want to go to... Let's go over towards Bajor. I'm going to go to the Terran Battlezone quick. The nice thing with the Terran Battlezone is if you do one of the areas in there, you're getting marks for both temporal and Terran.
After the devastation of the Dominion War,
it's a nice twofer.
Cardassians chose a path that would lead their planet to prosperity and democracy.
Why is my ship facing down?
With this choice. A secret
organization is that inverted?
dedicated to the return of the Cardassian Union and the Obsidian Order, plagues Federation and Cardassian forces.
Is the Nagus Marauder good? Yeah, it's really good.
Newfound freedoms.
The broadside beam support trait, that is only for beams.
Welcome to the Badlands.
Oh, I gotta watch this cutscene. Terrible.
Terran forces are invading our universe through weak points in space.
Oh, there's a skip button. Good. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the crackles. Like, I don't understand. I heard that crackling the other day, too. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why that's doing that. No, I could turn the mic off, which I'll do here, and you'll still hear it.
Terran portal generator area. Shut down all of the portal generating devices and fight off the Terran invaders to take control of this area.
I hear it too. I don't know why it's doing it. Is this better? Yeah, it's not sounds from my microphone. It's the game. Oh, apparently that's just that's just how console is. Okay. Well, I turned the volume down quite a bit. I'm gonna turn off the stream mix as well, so the only audio track is specifically from the capture card. Yeah. You see, when I play on PC, I normally just have the audio turned off. Unless I'm doing a video. I have to use analog controls on console. Maybe you could do a Ferengi build on stream sometime. I've done when the Nagus came out, I did like a stream with that, just playing around with it. The crate build video, yeah, I mean that's still going to happen. It's just that it's going to happen, like I said, at the very end of the month, and depending on what happens with the Marine ship, that might push it back to like next Friday, which would be August 1st. Not that I'm aware. May need to plug the headphones in a little more to stop the popping sound. That should not be an issue here. My headphones, like, I don't have, well, all the audio is just being passed through HDMI here. So, like, I've got an HDMI capture card, and then I am just using that audio output to do this. Here we go. Should be this point done, right? Did I miss something? Did I not get the marks because my inventory is just too full? I didn't see if I got the marks there. Hold on. Okay, I did. I just missed it. That's a couple days worth of marks right there. Let's see. So that's Terran. Temporal. Let's see. Welcome to console sound quality. Filthy console player, terrible. I was having a discussion about console with Nick NB and Mixed2 last night, and one of the things we were all very much in agreement. Like there needs to be a way for people to move between platforms. Not even necessarily from a PC master race, type mindset. More so just that, like, I legitimately, like, I understand why people play the console version. Like, I understand why people enjoy this. Because when you're just flying your ship around, people on PC, they get frustrated about the keybind stuff. Like, the really casual players, there's a lot of them that just don't end up hitting their abilities because they don't want to deal with it. So I understand how, from, like, a really casual perspective, that this interface, that this experience is desirable. But as soon as you get to higher levels of gameplay, as soon as you want to engage with endgame systems at a more in-depth level, the PC version, like, it is a completely different game. Like, the console version is not meant for someone like me that likes to play this game at, like, higher performance levels, because you do not have the tools on here to play the game in that way. I also think, I think it was Stu, Stu said, that they really should give you the option to. It would help if you plug a keyboard and mouse in over on console. Like, it should just pop up with, like, the PC interface. Like, you should have that option to do that. That would also be really beneficial for people. Because, like, the console experience, when you're just, in combat doing stuff like that, again, from, like, a casual point of view, like, it does well. But as soon as you try to interface with any of the systems, any of the UI, the experience just falls apart, because the UI is just garbage.
To one of the Federation's greatest foes in an attempt to hold sway over Cardassia Prime.
Yeah.
Starfleet must infiltrate into the heart of the New Dominion and douse the flames of war before they consume the entire quadrant.
It's where I've seen a post of someone accessing some of the PC UI on console. I think that might have been on Xbox. I mean, if you play the game on console and you're happy with it, that's what you're used to, then yeah, I mean, if it works for you, then it works for you. I'm just saying, for me, as someone that heavily engages with endgame systems, I cannot play this game at, like, in the same way that I would play it on PC. Like, to me, this is effectively just a different game. Yeah, that's part of the issue, too, for why console is running into, different sets of issues sometimes. It is because when they did the console version of the game, Cryptic themselves didn't do it. Like, that they had to bring in a couple hundred people, I think they said, to like rewrite a bunch of stuff to get it to work over on console. Yeah, it's still like, exactly. So, like, for like, I can't English, for going through story content, for playing the game at a, a really casual level, the console version works. How am I getting around the Pavo Omni firing mode bug? If you're in something like Azure, just turn it off auto fire. Oh, yeah, that's a good reminder too. So in the Zen store today, over on console, they have the next set of giveaways live. So that is 3 Infinity R&D promo packs. Okay, my inventory's full again. Let me go do that. Oh. Okay, now I can go back to the store. Basically, the Pavan Omni will just keep firing. Yeah, it just keeps firing. But like, I guess a good example of what I'm saying here about like allowing console to have the PC interface. This entire thing I'm doing right now, going to the store to claim the packs to go and open in my inventory. If you could have the PC interface over here, like if you could have a blend of the console and PC interface, I think that would be a nice improvement for a lot of people. Because on PC, I can have the Zen store, the inventory, I can have all these windows open side by side. But on console, you have to navigate, like it's more steps. I did not get lucky. There's no ship, but I got another 30 Lobby and some R&D packs. Yeah, I mean, if you are used to the interface, you know, if it works for you, it works. I'm just saying for me as someone that has played this game for a very long time, like on the PC side, the interface is every action you want to do will require more steps than on PC. That's why, like, if they gave console the ability to, like, you plug a mouse and keyboard into your console and you get access to that, to some of that better interface, that would help with some of the non-combat things going on. If it works for you, if you know, if it works for you and you like it, you know, then that's fine. I'm just saying that there's, as someone that has now experienced both, there's that is a limiting factor. Like you can't get through things as quickly. Thornburg, thank you for the raid.
Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict, but there are many who oppose peace.
Dustin, I really don't know. I'm sorry on that one. Will I be doing a watch along with the next dev stream? Probably not. I'll probably record it again just to be safe, but I will probably be focused on making, you know, some content on my own. You know, I'm expecting. Oh, I'm not going to be able to go in here yet, am I? Okay, good. I've got that mission. Oh, okay, that was what I was worried about. Missions, mission journal. I gotta skip. Sphere of influence. Where? Oh. More options. Skip. Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, I'm hearing them like pops again right now. Yeah, I'm trying to get to the Voth Battlezone, but I hadn't done this yet, so it's cutscene time here in just a second.
Welcome to the Solanae Dyson.
Yeah, this one won't let you skip.
Commander Cole. This is the main command center for Joint Alliance Command.
Okay, if I missed anything in chat so far, let me check.
To work together toward a common goal, for now at least. The gateway you use to get here is in Republic space. So
Thornburg again, thank you for that. Chappie, how's it going?
Our mission, to destroy the Omega particles this sphere creates, and neutralize it.
The auto-firing of powers, Cryptic didn't even know it was a feature till launch. That's how little Cryptic worked on the console version directly. Yeah, I know that they had exported a lot of work to people that they temporarily brought in, but I think I've heard something along that line before.
All known quadrants of the galaxy. We thought this would be a sweep.
Ugly, no idea.
But we were waylaid by a species known as the Voth. The Voth claim to be natives of the Delta Quadrant, are extremely technologically advanced, and they want the sphere. Now we're in a fight for control. The Voth are determined to gather the Omega particles. We're still determining why, but this is a threat to all warp-capable civilizations. I can't stress enough how important it is that we stop the Voth and neutralize the Omega particles. There's a lot to do. Shall we get started?
Okay, I think I've got everything caught up with in chat. Okay. There we go, that cutscene's done. Be able to return to ship now. Have I had any kind of official feedback on the single? No, none.
We run missions here from Joint Command, the center.
I'm gonna go back to the starting point here, and it should let me go down to the ground battle zone. Yeah, there was a question earlier. Do I think there's going to be any Strange New World ships added to the C-Store soon? Eventually, but not likely right now, like in the next couple of months. You know, keep in mind it takes them several months to go from planning something out to it being in the game. I gotta do this little mission, don't I? Yeah, I know, Cables. It's the premium STO experience. Phoenix, how's it going? It's been so long. I mean, I may as well just get this done. You know, this is the game. This is the premium content. You don't want to see this enjoyable mission? There we go. I just need to go over there myself? Okay. I can do that. I'll just fly over to that zone. You know, Cable's my reasoning for doing this is because I wanted to get a feel for the console side of the game. I wanted to be able to provide some coverage, that is a bit more tailored to the console side, and give like feedback about the issues the console version has. Um, and part of it too was I'd been told, I had people, telling me, and they were going off the infographic from like 5 or 6 years ago, who were telling me that the console version was more active than PC. Now, I think we both know that anyone saying that is just delusional, but it's good to actually be able to go over here and to look at things. Also, I will say for any console players who have been trying to reach out to me, message-wise, you're much better off just hitting me up on Discord. The PlayStation messages, I don't check them regularly, so yeah, I'm almost here. Be down to ground. There we go.
This is the Voth Battlezone. Our goal is to take control of at least one Omega particle silo. Here's how we do it. This is a map of the Battlezone. There are 3 regions, each made up of multiple capture points. When the Voth hold a capture point, it is red. When we take control of a capture point, it will change to blue. Capturing points advances us towards our goal, represented by this meter. When it is full, we can make our final push to stop the Voth at the Omega particle silos.
Sean, you're finding
Good luck.
Where ice mags feel like they kill slower, so you were doing better with the Vova Uncon? That's good.
You are in a battle zone. The goal of a battle zone is to capture and hold.
Where's the map here? Okay.
Your map shows which points are controlled by allies and
Let's see, where do I want to go? I'll just go to the top area.
the overall status of the zone is displayed here.
Here we go. Gotta get my my Dyson rep marks. All those missions suck? I mean, yes. I think one of the big points I'm gonna work towards, like in coverage for the for the console stuff, is they definitely need to have something figured out for being able to move over from console to PC. Just so people have that option. I mean, ideally, they would just allow the platforms to play together, but that just doesn't seem likely for STO. I'd also been told that Neverwinter Neverwinter gets their console updates at the same time as on console as PC. Does anyone here know if that's true? I got 6 Dyson sphere marks. Is that it? I should have gotten my daily. I gotta do an actual zone, don't I? So, the thing that when I was talking to, I probably shouldn't even say this. This is gonna make people too mad.
You are at an artillery point.
I was just having a serious discussion about this stuff with Mixdu and Nick last night, and yeah, it just
Repaired 3 minutes after it is disabled.
it's an interesting situation. I'll leave it at that. Say it. You want me to say it? When I was talking to Nick and Mixtu, who both I believe have also tried this game on console before, the thought was like this is a long-term concern about the console versions of the game, but you know, like STO's going to be around for a very, very long time, but this version of the game, they are not. It seems to be harder for them to work on it, you know, hence the delays and the fact that they're not even maintaining like auto fire for abilities. But you know, like 5-10 years down the line, you know that they're going to cut these first. Like the PC version of the game can stay up for an extremely long time, but the console version will absolutely be what they would cut first. I'm not saying they're going to. I'm just saying that was like the discussion that myself, Mixdu, and Nick were having last night was like, we don't think this is going anywhere anytime soon. I want to be perfectly clear with that. The console version of this game is going to be around for a very long time, like the game itself. More so the discussion was just when it does get to that point in the very distant future, you know this will be cut first. No, I'm not saying it's going to be shut down. I'm saying a hypothetical. That's why I shouldn't have said it. I don't want it to be, like, I don't want that to happen. There's a lot of people that like the console version of the game, and it will be around for a very long time. It's just, yeah. Oh no. It's not what I said. If they're having issues like maintaining the current versions of the game on like PlayStation and Xbox, like they're not going to expand to Nintendo Switch like some people are hoping. Warp Core trying to get me canceled.
You are at a capture point. Stand in the center to hold the area.
And I don't want any like console players to get mad at me for saying that. I'm just like, that was the discussion like that myself and others were having, was just like just being realistic about things. I'm gonna have to delete the stream bot after this one. Yeah, I would like to see a PS5 update as well. Stop killing games? STO will always be around on PC. It's, you know, on PC, it'll always be around. Terrible Mac. Just grinding some Voth Battlezone here. This is some nice content the game has. Thank you, Fane, for the assist here. Yeah, I mean, nothing lasts forever. I mean, look at Intel. You know, 10 years ago, it would have been crazy to have said, you know, like that Intel was even at risk of disappearing, but now with the new management Intel has, like, Intel's, like, in a really bad spot. I had a question about Organic Nebula. Is there a reason to have more than one since the tooltip is... Oh, you know, that might have been from when it was bugged. There was a brief time when it released that it was bugged. NVIDIA is fine right now. I mean, NVIDIA is like the richest company in the world, but Intel right now, like, didn't they just announce they're like going to get out of some of the networking space? They're shutting down work on some nodes. I feel like it's just a matter of time until they announce that they cancel their GPU division, which is going to be a shame. Yeah, something like that. I mean, that's... driver issues are fun. Yeah. Server-wise, AMD is starting to gain a bit of ground. Wasn't it just this recent quarter, like, AMD had like 50% of server processor share or something like that? Yeah. Okay, we got it. Thank you, thank you. Request some reinforcements. Use all them nice dice marks there. I think heading up and working on the space battle zone, get a couple marks there is probably beneficial now. So let me return to ship if I can remember what the button is I gotta hit there. They always talk Intel, never AMD. I mean, that's good. Like, I don't want to see Intel fade away. They need to prioritize account migration and then give us STO2. There will never be an STO2. Like, from the current dev team, like, STO just got moved over to a company that, you know, they just focus on bringing new life into old games. And what that means is, you know, this is the STO we're going to have for a very long time. I guess I shouldn't say never. You know, there's always the possibility of some other company doing, you know, another Star Trek live service title, you know, in the distant future, but I just don't see it happening right now.
You are in a battle zone. The goal of a battle zone
Yeah.
is to capture and hold the majority of points. Your map shows which points are controlled by...
Okay, how's this zone looking? Okay. We've got 2 total people in this battle zone. We got this.
Overall status of the zone
A
is
STO 2 on Unreal 5. Oh Christ, could you imagine that? Like all these Unreal 5 games that are coming in like super unoptimized. And like Unreal 5, from what I understand, like it is
you are at a Klingon point.
that there's ways that it should be able to be optimized, but the company has to have people there that can do that, and I just
3 minutes before its power will fail.
I don't know. I don't know on that one. Yeah, I mean, I've got Intel and AMD systems. Like, I've even got, as some of you know, I've got an Arrow Lake system that I'm using for like for offloading some of the production rendering tasks that I have. Having some issues getting it to work exactly the way I want it, but like I've got modern AMD and Intel systems. Like I don't want either to go away. The competition is very beneficial for all of us. Like yeah, no competition's bad. Yeah. Yes, Unreal 5, that just doesn't seem likely. Okay. I need to work on this build a bit. Thank you for the assist, Fane. Very much appreciated. Let me get my reps taken care of here. So that is the Dyson I can do. 472. I guess let's do an ISA. I'm gonna go back to sector space here, and then I'll join a queue for Infected Conduit Advanced, and we'll see how it goes. My build is not good right now. I'm gonna use the ultimate tech upgrades, get myself some better weapons here in a couple days, but right now my build sort of sucks. But we'll get a couple TFOs in here. And let's set difficulty to advanced and Omega. Let's also filter just space. We want to stick to the good content. Infected to Conduit Elite, or Advanced. I'm so used to saying Elite. Infected to Conduit Advanced. Public queue, here we go. So Exodus, sorry I'm a bit late in responding to your message there, but what would happen is you would just get a mail with that EC. So if you've got a billion EC and you sell something for 1.5 billion, you're just going to get a mail that has your EC attached, and then you won't be able to claim it until you have room for the EC. No, I agree, Dan. I like STO, but I think like if STO had launched, 10 years later, 2020, it wouldn't have stuck. Yeah, and even just doing like a STO 2 now, I don't know. The market's changed. Still got in at a lucky time and has managed to maintain a good amount of players. Add you. I will look at my friends list here after this. Hold on. So slow. Not having deuterium. This feels so bad. Okay, I'm gonna head to the other side if I can unlock from that. I'm flying like I'm on like a build where I insta-tap the Transformers. I need to not be doing that because I'm not on a build that is just insta-killing Transformers. No, oh no, I'm going too far away. Okay. I'm not used to flying like this. I am doing absolutely nothing here. Rip. Yeah, I mean, I was doing terrible there. Thank you for the carry. I appreciate it. That was my first actual, like, TFO over here. That wasn't for an event. Piloting is for suckers. Yeah, it was very casual. I mean, the Twitch title is Casual Console STO. I appreciate that. Thank you, everyone. 156 Omega. Let's get that done here. We have a whole breach, yeah. Okay, let's see what's up next. We'll leave Gamma alone. I'll get that taken care of like the next event. Lucari, I'm not doing any of that stuff. Temporal's done. Terran, Ico. Yeah, no problem, Chiops. I'm glad to provide entertainment for you. Darthon, how's it going? It's because he has no combat log. So I'm just gonna do public queues for stuff for anyone that wants to join, and the next one I'm gonna do is Crystalline Catastrophe, and we're gonna do this on Advanced again. So Crystalline Catastrophe Advanced, if anyone wants to join, that's just gonna get some new car marks. As the summer event is currently running, I wonder how the dancing part works on console, selecting the correct emote in a short period of time. That is a good question. I have not even tried. So Phoenix, just joined the public queue for Crystalline Catastrophe Advanced. That's a 10-player TFO, so I don't know how long it'll take for us to find 10 people for that. You get a prompt, just push A. Not mean to hit that. Yeah, I'm just in the public queue for it. People said it just is a prompt that pops up over here. Must be during the specific event. But yeah, I'm in the queue for Crystalline Catastrophe Advanced. Just the public queue. Thank you. But yeah, slowly working on the reputations. Ship gear wise, oh, I have another Inge console I need to put on. I think, getting the weapons upgraded to getting some better weapons will certainly help. Thank you, Sean. Thank you, thank you. Could be worse, could be playing Star Citizen right now. Star Citizen is basically just me sitting in like Nick's ship for an hour and a half as we go to a place and then instantly dying as I leave the ship. That's basically Star Citizen. Yeah, just Star Citizen is just it. I just find it a bit boring, and then you've got the bugs that Star Citizen has right now, and it's a bit rough. Like in that thing I did with Nick and Stu that day, like it was like an hour and a half to get there, and then we finally get into the fight, which is like another hour after that, and my gear just completely falls off my character, and I lose it. I lose my gear, I lose my weapon. Like it was just like, why? That was just a really frustrating experience in Star Citizen. Um so I think I might have mentioned this before, but um the crate build guide might bleed over to early August just to enable me to provide enough coverage for other firing modes. So we'll see how it goes. That's a high priority, but it just might take a couple extra days. Might go watch Spencer's Star Citizen stream just for Spencer suffering. Terrible. That's really quite terrible, Whipcore. I actually need to do another flying high to get the lithium here, so I'm going to do that quick. One thing, too, I got to remember is
Get out there and
I actually need to refine my dilithium here. I'm sort of spoiled by the auto refine that I have on my main PC account, so there's that, and I have a keybind set up just as my part of my like logged out rotation for a character where I hit numpad 8 then 9. Numpad 8 on my keyboard is refining my dilithium, and then numpad 9 is logging me out of the character, so I just gotta remember whenever I'm over here doing dailies to hit that. Yeah.
That'll give the dancers a show.
Nick was really wanting me to do another Star Citizen stream. Yeah, I know, Michi, I know. Yeah, so we've already demonstrated that crate can be done with fire at wheel setups.
You've circled the peak. That should give you a great view of most of this island.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the cutting tractor beam for the damage buff it provides for clickies is cool. It just, in my experience, I haven't seen it really actually like contribute enough for me, but
Get out there.
I understand the desire for it. That was the right window. Inventory, assets. Oh yeah, I gotta. Oh, damn it. Let's go back. Inventory. Okay, let's hit the correct button this time. Refine. Yeah, I've forgotten to refine on multiple occasions. The issue for Nick is this. You know, it really boils down to the server performance issues. Just got Azure on random. Yeah, if anyone's on console on PlayStation and wants to join for this TFO, we're doing a public queue crystalline catastrophe advanced, just to try and get some new car marks. I am broke over here. Now just to wait. I appreciate it. Yeah, the issue is the crystalline TFO is not part of the random system. Yeah, it can take some time. Even on PC, it is a very slow queue. Yeah, but yeah, I mean this character is broke. I haven't done like any like heavy gambling over here, don't worry, but yeah, this character is a bit broke. Just how it is. Gambling time. I already did gambling. I opened the free packs. Yeah, it's like binary circuit for competitive. Like binary circuit's like a super easy competitive TFO, but nobody queues for it. All your tunes are Borg themed. Very nice. Gonna go in zone chat here. Please queue for... Do they know the terms over here? Zone chat is bad. Up, we got it. Hey, calling out in zone chat. We got it. Thank you everyone for queuing up for it. There we go. I know, John. Yep. Here we go. Chris Langtashfi over on console. Oh no. Chips. Try giving Mir Snarg a root beer, just trust? Oh no. I find that a bit concerning. Got a lot of firepower here. Beautiful looking ships right there. I mean, I've had a bit of lag in some social maps, but I mean, in combat, I haven't done enough to be able to say definitively there. But I've heard reports of it. Oh, thank you, everyone. The thing about crystalline is it's always funny. It's like this is a TFO that takes like 30 seconds to a minute to do, but whenever you want to get it to pop, PC, console, doesn't matter, because it's not part of the random system, it takes ages. But I appreciate it. There we go. Thank you everyone for joining for that. Let's see. What TFO next? I'm looking through the list, and there's some of these TFOs where it's like, I'd rather not. Days of Doom? Oh no. Cheops, that's a good idea. That's a Borg TFO. Hive Onslaught, let's do advanced here. I can get that to go. Okay, so Hive Onslaught advanced, public queue. There we go. Galactic Pie, how's it going? Swarm is a scary TFO, okay? I need to get the Nadarian over here. To be honest, the Nadarian's probably the only Muds purchase I'm like gonna go for right away. How about a PvP? I don't hate myself enough to do PvP on PC anymore. I'm certainly not going to do it on console. I couldn't even imagine trying to do PvP over here without the ability to see your buff icons and the enemies like buff icons and debuffs and all that. Like, ugh, the thought of it just didn't get in fast enough. I'm sorry. Oh, the health honor isn't over here. I heard about that. I hadn't actually looked. Yeah, that's something to bring. Oh yeah, I remember. It's because the turrets were causing too many issues. Yeah, I remember. Yeah. Little bit of lag here. Definitely like some FPS tankage. Oh, I took a warp core breach. I must not have fireball on. Terrible jobs. Oh, you can't even see the feedback pulse icon, can you? Oh no. That's dirty. I mean, there's no feedback, thankfully, but you can't see the target buff icons. So you wouldn't see the buff icon for feedback. I mean, I guess there's a visual indication that's supposed to happen. Oof. I just realized that. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, we got it. We got it.
You cannot defeat me.
Try turning off the combat log. On your PS4, it's a slideshow. So there's no... Yeah, because that would be under Discovery. Yeah, there's no health honor. I mean, it's because the turrets were apparently causing too much of a performance issue over here. No scoped. I mean, it's the same as PC, so... I think some of the, before they left Cryptic, I believe some of the, like, engine people were on a stream, and they basically said, like, the back end between PC and consoles basically the exact same, which makes sense. The difference is just the client, how the interface is. Gotcha, Mac. What is the deal exchange on console like?
For a limited time only, I will be awarding bonus favors to anyone who comes help me locate temporal artifacts.
So it's at 453. Yeah, there's no bots on console. At least not to the same extent as PC. It is slowly climbing up, but you know, part of the issue is bots, and part of it legitimately is that there's just a ton of veteran players on PC that have a ton of resources and nothing to use them on. I'm just responding to some messages on Discord here. Okay, sorry. Just had to respond to that. Yeah. Not really, Nick. No. Terrible. Days of Doom is the new endeavor on PC. What a terrible, terrible TFO. Okay. Let's do another TFO here. Why doesn't it remember the difficulty I was just at? That's oh, I can't queue. I got too much stuff in my overflow bag to play TFOs. Inventory management over here is it's fun. I'll just leave it at that. There we go. Just slowly getting through this. Hold on. Should call Trizander for my inventory. Terrible. Again, let me set the difficulty. Advanced. And what do I want to do here? The issue is a lot of these TFOs I just don't find fun. Omega. Let's do a cure. Cure found advanced public queue. There we go. What do I think the specialization layout will be for the Breeding Dread? You know, that's a really good question. We'll find out here in the next 2 to 3 days. What was the Breeding ship we got earlier this year? The SAR Keth or whatever. Oh, I didn't even notice it popped. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so the Intel theme makes sense. I mean, I obviously would love to have Intel Temporal, but I don't think that'll happen. Or Temp Intel. Do I think the Breen Dread will be at least as big as the Vengeance? Oh, absolutely. Whatever the Breen Dreadnought is, I am very much looking forward to it. I think... I hope it will be a wonderful ship. Yeah, I want like another tack dread, like the Zentar. Yeah, give us like a 5/2 2 hangar bays. Yeah, give us a Zentar with a better like do specialization combo. I'm dying in a cure. Oh no. Yeah, indeed, crossed. Dying in advanced content. Hope I gotta protect the Kang. Yeah, I mean, my name is Casual. I gotta live up to that. I got a reputation to protect here. I can't just be doing all this elitist DPS stuff. Like, I gotta actually, you know, get some casual gameplay in. Mac. You've earned that Days of Doom for even typing it into chat before. Oh, thank you, everyone. I need to work on my build a bit, I know. Harry, I have not encountered that yet. I don't have an elite capable build at this time on console. I need to set up like a CSV build. I might use the Intel ship we just got from the summer event. That's really good with single cannons. So might do that and just see how that goes. Galactic on PC, I am perfectly stocked up there. I appreciate it though. So I'm gonna wrap things up here, but before I go, I have one thing to show all of you. Thank you everyone also for joining in on the TFOs over here on console. So I'm going to swap over to PC in just a moment, but let me get demo record opened. I'm sorry this was probably a bit of a shorter stream than some were hoping. But I do have one little tease for you guys. Just give me a moment to open it up. I'd like to thank Endeavor for helping me out with this. Cheops knows what this is. Okay. I present a map that is glorious. Okay. We're looking at this glorious map here, okay? You guys recognize this? This is a wonderful map. This is on PC. I'm using the demo record tool to look at an infected here. Well, there's a surprise here. You guys aren't ready for what I'm about to show you. You're not ready. You see, not only does the crate build work on any starship, but it can even buff up your space station. Look at that beauty right there. Now let's watch this meme. This meme in action here. This is your first look at this lovely ship, which you guys don't have any audio right now, I believe, because I muted it, but I put a fire at will setup on the mirror angle, and I just did a solo ISC with it, and then I had Endeavor help me out to swap the model around in the demo record file from the Mirror Strikewing Escort over to ESD. So this was done with the mirror angle, and then in the demo record file, the ship models swapped out for Earth space stock. The run was a bit interesting. Here it is sped up a little bit, but yeah, this was a bit of a meme. You know, Earth space stock going in and just fighting a Borg cube there. That's not what anyone expected to see, right? It's beautiful. Yeah. You probably never expected to see ESD in combat like that, but it's happened. Also, like, this is just like where your camera would be if you were flying it. It's, you know, obviously not set up for a ship or a model this large. But yeah, it's a beauty. And just watching it like go around when it's sped up just is, it's a meme. But yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But yeah, that's going to be it for the stream today. So thank you to everyone who has tuned in here. I'm going to raid over on the Twitch side quick. Never knew I needed ESD to be a flyable ship. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine if you used DS9 and defense weapons. Yep, looking into some stuff like that. Okay. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in. That is it for today. There will be another stream on Tuesday. And again, that is to go over everything going on that day. Get to the chopper. Thank you for the 5 CasualSAB gift memberships over on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you guys around. And yeah, Tuesday, 5 p.m. Central for the Breen Dread and whatever else drops that day. See you guys around.